Gotta have that Texas barbecue. So stop on by when you're passing through. Bluffdale's best, don't need no teeth to chew. It's that Double D barbecue. Go see Dana.
There's just one thing you should know about Nashville.
You know what? You're nuts. You're all nuts. You've been focused so hard on making it, you forgot about one little thing. It's called the music. And I don't even care. You know what? So what? I don't want to hang out with a bunch of wannabe corporate sellouts, and we are going to start a revolution.
Go forth and multiply. These songs are yours. Texas Homegrown Radio.
This is a revolution.
Hey y'all, this is Cody Braun with Reckless Kelly, coming to you live from Cabo, Mexico. You're listening to The Morning Ride with Jody Lee.
Hey y'all, I'm Cynthia Rausch, and you're on The Morning Ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
It's the morning ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the morning ride. Yeah, baby. The question is, are you ready?
I believe in it now. I believe it's going to happen to me now. I'm ready for it.
Live from the Rockstar Ranch in Texas Homegrown Studios.
All right, welcome back in. It is the morning ride right here on
yeah.
Texas Homegrown Radio,
Real trap stuff.
live from Texas Homegrown Studios.
Oh, crap. I forgot. I said the wrong thing. Dang it.
Oh, man. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Appreciate it. Jeb's broke out the guitar, so that's good news. Tomorrow, we'll have live music in studio as well. Tristan Robertson is going to be here with the amazing Greg Sachs coming in with him. So
It's going to be awesome.
I want to interview Greg one day. Just Greg.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
He's
a
got
good
some
one.
stories, man.
That'd be a good interview.
You know, he was like Toby Keith's guy, like R&R guy. And he was on tour with Joe Nichols the other day.
Oh, really?
I saw a picture of him and Joe Nichols and some Hooters girls.
That's crazy.
I don't know
You know,
what the...
Joe Nichols is actually my cousin.
Is he?
No.
It's possible. I could see that one, actually. Joe's crazy.
Is he really?
Yeah. So one time I went to this event, right? It was a radio event. And it was at a Harley place. And he was crazy. Like, he was doing all kinds of stuff. They could not calm Joe down. Like, he just does funny stuff. Like, they're like, Joe, like, this is a serious thing. And he's like jumping off of desks and stuff. Like,
Nice. That's awesome.
like messing people wanting to ride all the Harleys. And
That's awesome.
yeah, he's a nut, man. He's crazy.
It's like, I've had a lot of coffee today. I have a lot of coffee
It's
today.
just fun.
A lot of coffee.
He's just like, he enjoys life, that guy.
That's awesome.
Like, it made me like him. It made me more of a fan of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Heck
he
yeah.
was like cool with everybody. Like, you know how some of these guys are. That's what kills me about some of the Texas guys.
And they get all serious and
And they
start
get-
believing their own
They
press.
think they're so famous. I'm like, come on, man. And like, go somewhere besides Kansas and Texas and tell me you're famous,
Yeah.
okay?
There's plenty of people that got
You know,
famous.
there is some, you know, that's doing like that. Like, I can't believe how big Co Wetzel is nowadays. Like, I
know,
used
what
to
the
do song swaps with him.
I know. Hey, wears leather pants.
Yeah, it's a Co, man. He's like doing like huge shows and making big money, big concerts with like
He's a
all the big
millionaire.
name people.
He's
You
a
know,
millionaire.
it's crazy.
Who knew?
I know.
He got in just in time to not get sucked into the P. Diddy house, too.
It was funny
so
because
it's awesome.
you know, February 28th is like his anniversary of getting arrested. And so people were tagging me in all these pictures, and there's like a picture of him sitting at my desk and stuff, and at the old studio. And they said, I was like, and everybody's like, why don't you like post those? I'm like, cuz that's weird. Like, I want to be like, hey, look at me. I was cool one time. I hung out with people that were cool before they were cool. Like, look at me. I knew them before they were famous. It kills me. That's one thing about DJs. It kills me. It's like every time it's somebody's birthday, they can't just tell the artist happy birthday. It has to be a picture of them together so that everyone knows that they're cool because they got to stand next to them in a picture.
Exactly.
It's either birthday or when they die.
Right.
That's even worse when they die.
Yeah.
We were such
photo
good
drop.
friends. We were like buds. We were such good friends.
Photo drop.
I'm like, yeah, you were good friends when you were spinning their single. I don't know what they said about you when they came to see me. I know lots of things people said about me because those DJs talk. They think we're competitors, but you see it. Me and Michael White, we tight.
Oh yeah. There's
we tell
clicks.
each other things.
There's clicks.
I'm friends with all the radio people.
Oh,
In
yeah,
fact,
for
we're
sure.
about to go do a radio tour.
For sure.
That's going to be interesting.
There's the radio people clique, and then there's the musician clique, and then there's the industry professional clique.
Yeah,
You know,
there's
they all
probably-
stick together.
There's probably some people that don't like me, but those are mostly people I dated, you know? And even
funny.
some of them probably still be my friend if I'd let them.
It's true.
I don't like enemies. I like
Yeah.
to make them my friends. I feel like if I was a superhero,
Enemies doesn't serve any purpose.
like if I was Superman, like me and Lex Luthor would be tight. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like that's what Trump does. He just kind of like he rolls through, just kind of like he's like, I want to make an enemy of the guy. You know, like we need to be friends. We need to be working on the
tries to be
same
friends.
stuff. You know,
he tries to be.
I'm gonna make a deal everybody loves. We can make great deals, maybe the best.
And yeah, I mean, I'm sure it benefits him too.
You're fired.
Like, here's my deal with all that, you know, because people are so, like, anti-Trump or pro-Trump either way, you know? And I'm kind of in between. Like, I think he's good. He's going to try to do some good things, but I think he's also a politician. You know?
Oh, yeah, man. I wouldn't want to have lunch with the guy. You know?
Like, I feel like he would take my wallet and, like,
Oh, for
make
sure.
me feel good that I got to keep a couple dollars. Like, that's how
Probably.
all of them are.
Probably.
And make me think it's a good deal. Like, I'd be proud of it and walked out. I'd be like, man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I feel that way about all of
Probably.
them. Like,
Probably.
so that's why I'm not one way or the other. As long as they
Yeah.
leave me alone, like,
That's I want to be
That's-
left alone.
yeah. There's the left and the right. We're
Stop
more
taking
left.
money out of my wallet. You know, leave me alone.
If people ask if I'm left or right, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm all right as long as they left me alone. So, so I'm both. I'm both.
funny.
Somewhere I'm both. That's the people they don't like, is those people that can live on their own,
The people
be
that
self-sufficient.
yeah, the people that aren't, you know, part. I'm not a part of your system. I'm an adult.
They're like, how'd you get so smart? Well, I quit brushing my teeth because I learned that fluoride was killing me. And my brain got smarter. And then I grew my own vegetables and I got healthier. And then I started eating more meat that I grew myself that didn't have chemicals in
That's
it.
right. I got a meat tree in my
They're
backyard.
like, oh, you're anti. You're the people we don't like.
Yeah.
You can't live on your own.
I brush my teeth with emulsified clams and diatomaceous earth.
What was that song about the girl? She says you brushed her teeth with a bottle of Jack or something. Remember that?
That girl breast stank.
But, like, I remember my daughter saying that when she was little, and I'm like, no, don't sing that. What are you talking about?
No. No, please. Stop it. Don't. What the hell?
It's all like the first of an AC/DC song.
Right?
It'd be like if AC/DC was doing a children's show.
You are in timeout. Not supposed to wipe boogers on the wall.
I saw a deal. It was showing the evolution of parents.
Oh, yeah?
Like from the 60s till like into the future. It was
Yeah.
pretty funny. Like the 60s, he was like, you did what? I'm going to whoop your butt. And he pulls out his belt, you know, and then it started going like to the 80s and they're like, you did what? Well, you're in timeout, mister. You know, and then it got into the 2000s, and they were like, you're right. It's probably our fault. We're bad parents. Like,
And then they're punishing themselves.
yes.
Look at
It
this.
just went the opposite way.
That's so funny.
Kind of is true, though.
That's true.
Like, I think kids lost fear. Like, I had fear. One time, my grandpa, he was a big guy. Pop was a big guy. And he never really got mad, but when he got mad, he got really mad, you know? And I only saw it a few times in my whole life. And one day, my cousin Kevin had the hiccups. He was in the living room, and he was like, ah, yeah. The next thing I know, Pop comes around the corner, and he had his belt, and he popped it. You remember how dads would like fold, or grandpas would fold their belts
Oh,
over
yeah.
and pop it, those
Oh, yeah.
leather belts? Mm-hmm. And
I like
so
that trick.
he came around the corner and popped that belt, and he goes, "What'd you boys do? What you bring now?" Like, just, and we were like, I feel like my soul left my body for a little bit. And we just sit there looking at each other, me and Kevin.
What just happened?
And Pop goes, "You still got the hiccups?" And he was like,
He's like, oh, okay.
and I said, "Me either, and I won't have them for the rest of my life." Like, scared the crap out of him. And he just thought it was so funny. He started laughing. And I was like, I still felt like I was in trouble. But then we were in our minds, we were also like, we better not screw up, because that was just kidding. I'd hate to see for real.
Dude, for real.
I think of that every time I get the hiccups. I'm like, I better stop.
So where Pop's looking at you, just chuckling. You go, I did
It
that.
still works.
Talking to St. Peter, he's like, hey, look,
He's still scared to hiccup.
Watch this. Ah! One hiccup and never again.
Things have changed. We were scared of getting beat back in our day. Now they're like, go to your room. Well, they'd rather be there anyway. Can't do that anymore either.
See, I got whooped so much when I was a kid that I developed a callus on my buttocks. And yeah, I mean, they stopped spanking me because, like, it stopped working, you know? And then, like, I knew I was in trouble because then one day my dad's like, "I'm going to whoop your butt." And I was like, okay. He's like, "That doesn't bother you?" I was like, whatever, get it over with. So then the next time he's like, "Would you rather be grounded or get a whooping?" And I was like, "Get a whooping." He's like, "Nope, you're grounded." He looks at my mom. He's like, "Nothing phases this kid." He's like, "All right, take away his freedom," and it worked. And I spent a lot of time grounded after that. It's over quick, you know. When you get a whooping, like, you can handle it. It's like, all right,
Yeah,
it's
and you
done.
move on.
Move on with your day. When you're grounded, when you're
Boring.
stuck, that's jail. You know, when you're-
Times like,
and you can't leave. And you're just like, especially if you're grounded to your bed.
yeah.
That's the worst. You can't get out of bed. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the freaking
But
the parents on Willy
now
Wonka.
kids have everything.
Not if you take all of it.
Man, listen
Right.
to that wind out there.
I want to make your room like a room from the 1800s. You can have a candle.
But no matches.
No matches.
Oh, have you seen that new show that's on TV? Oh, it's where they what's it called? Just went blank. Where they like live on this like island, and their family is in the room, and then they have to oh, what's the name of it? I'm going blank. So anyway, the family has to hit the button to save them, like if they want out. Oh, what's it called? I just went blank. But anyway, it's produced by Sylvester Stallone. It's like a survival show. I can't remember what it's called. Extracted.
Extracted?
Yeah.
It's a reality
It's
show?
a new reality show. And so they have to live on this island, but it's almost like Hunger Games, right? It's a lot like Hunger Games. So these people live on this island, and they have no food or anything. And their family has to do stuff to win them, like stuff to survive with, and then drones will take it and drop it off to them. It's like the Hunger Games, basically.
Man.
But it's produced by Sylvester Stallone. And the last one, they had to go find this deer. Like, so they showed a map on a screen for like 30 seconds. The family had to memorize it, and then they had to draw a map from memory to tell their family person that's on the island how to get to this deer. And then they had to get there and use the knife that the family picked out for them to cut up meat to have something to eat.
What?
There was one deer for all those people, and they all had to find it, and some people didn't find it.
You know what? I saw another thing that's weird.
Crazy.
Like that there's an island out in the Atlantic where a bunch of rich guys have bought this island, and I can't remember what it's called. But apparently, like these company men that own like big businesses bought this island and set it up like a 1950s like neighborhood, like a perfect neighborhood, and they put a whole bunch of people in there. Like, most of them are like orphans raised in isolation.
It's almost like that Jim Carrey movie.
Test Tube Baby, and they told all these people that
that's the end of they're the only ones in the whole world.
Yeah, some cataclysms taking out society, and that's their deal.
That's messed up.
Isn't that what?
But it's almost like that Jim Carrey movie.
And it's all for entertainment purposes. They just want to watch.
But it's almost like that Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah, it's like the Maze Runner too.
It's like a combination.
Yeah, it's like the Maze Runner. It's like a bunch of different.
What was that movie with Jim Carrey where he was the
Truman Show?
Truman Show, yeah.
It's like a real live Truman Show, except for when you get in the ocean, you don't find
it's not a screen.
an exit to you're like So if any of y'all are watching from that island, don't try to swim out. It is the ocean. There is sharks.
That's crazy. That should be illegal.
It's international waters probably.
Still should be illegal.
Once you get past a certain point in the ocean, everything is legal. That's what's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, at least they're not on Epstein Island.
Yeah, but it's a fact. They can't police the entire sea, so there's a boundary for law. And once you're over a certain, that's why there's pirates out there, real pirates.
Yeah, did you see the people that are going to kill pirates?
Oh yeah. There's pirate hunters now.
They're pirate hunters.
Yeah.
They go kill them.
I saw this deal. There's like now ships are outfitted with like big cannons and stuff. So when I watched them coming up on little dinghy boats, and they're just blowing them up, man. Like,
yeah,
it's like whack-a-mole on the ocean.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
that'd make me not want to be a pirate.
Yeah, for sure. Like, your pirating days are over.
What do you do for a living? I'm a sniper for pirates.
Yeah, I just look for pirates and shoot them.
That's our new band name, the Pirate Snipers.
The Pirate Snipers.
That sounds gay. Play a song, Jeb. Save me.
Alright, let's see. Which one we want to do? How about this one right here?
Do a cover song. No, I'm just kidding.
I often cover myself because we're big hitting.
It's just cold out there.
We're a big hit over there overseas. Well, the rain keeps falling, making streams down the road, and the spring birds finish their song. Hold on, let me tune that. Hold on, something.
It's always that B string.
It bothers me. There it is.
There it is.
Well, the rain keeps falling, making streams down the road, and the spring birds have finished their song. That reminds me that we're just a stone throw from summer, and the summers in Texas are long. Well, I'm just a singer telling stories I've lived. And if you think I'm crazy, you're not wrong. But my life sure ain't boring, and I know that's a fact. Someone said my new song is huge in Hong Kong. We're big stars in England and in Singapore too. In Finland they call us the new Chris Ledoux. In Australia they tell you that the legend is true. Our super fans all have 5 and Dimas tattoos. They bum rush the plane when we're in Kathmandu. But in the U.S. we're still just some dudes.
It's true.
Look us up, the 5 and Dimers. The 5 and Dimas. In Japan they bring me Nakazawa milk, and my bed sheets in China are mulberry silk. In Scotland they call me the Scot with no kilt, but when I come back to Texas my fame starts to wilt. We're a big hit in Poland with a 5-piece band, but in France they don't like us. We're Americans. You know what else?
What's that?
I'm a big star in England and in Singapore too. In Finland they call me the new Chris Ledoux. In Australia they tell you that the legend is true. Our super fans all have 5 and Dimers tattoos. They bum rush the plane when we're in Kathmandu. But in the U.S. we're still just some dudes. Sometimes we even remember the words.
But not always.
That's all right. It's okay.
I never like lyrics anyway.
Done that one to myself. Pick one that you ain't played in 6 months.
Well, we got time for one more. Let's do a good one to go out on, and then we'll close this thing out. Good morning to Dusty Star Williams. Good to see you on, brother. Let's do one for Dusty.
How about this one? This old barn was built for milking cows. Jody, if your pop could see it now.
Jib'd be smiling from ear to ear, to hear the music being made in here.
Here's just something about the sound here, the song just comes to be. Maybe it's the way these guitars ring.
Sometimes these old walls talk to me, and I hear the gospel songs that he would sing.
We ain't got no milk, Lord, and we don't sell no honey. Wrote 100 songs, we're still waiting on the money. These walls are taking records of the stories that we tell. We don't waste no time writing songs about Taco Bell. If you're wondering how we're doing, well, I'd say we're doing fine. We're just holed up in the barn on the Erath County line. Jody, did you say your pop could fix most anything? I thought that you told me he could sing.
Well, he only sang in church and when he was milking cows. He tried to hide it from me.
You said the sound was like a microphone, the way he caught his voice.
Well, he worked hard every day, yeah, but that was all his choice.
We all have a choice, you and I just choose to sing.
And Pop gave my first guitar to me.
We ain't got no milk, Lord, and we don't sell no honey. Wrote 100 songs, we're still waiting on the money. These walls are taking records of the stories that we tell. And we don't waste no time writing songs about Taco Bell. If you're wondering how we're doing, well, I'd say we're doing fine. Just holed up in the barn on the Erath County line.
Oh, that's a good one to go out on right there. One for Pop. I still don't have the hiccups. It's my new song called I Still Don't Have the Hiccups.
I hate the hiccups.
I do too. Drink water upside down. Works every time. All right, we got to roll out of here. Thanks for being with us this morning. We appreciate it. Thank you to our great sponsors like our friends over at Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln.
That's right. Let the horses run.
And, of course, Double D Barbecue.
That's right. No teeth to chew necessary.
And brought to you by Brazos River Air Conditioning.
Do you need help with your AC?
Call AC. You can find them online, BrazosRiverAC.com. And brought to you by Cannonball Insurance. Cannonball. All right, thank y'all for being with us. Appreciate it. Till next time, take it easy. And if it's easy,
take twice. Got me off guard. I had nothing to say. Kind of censor. It's a family show.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I apologize. I forgot you were there.